Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I'd like to take a look at a pair of dunks that I recently picked up. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these UCLA dunk lows. So I am starting to really think that the hype for all shoes across the board is pretty much dying down. Dunks continue to seem like they're in demand, but I went for this pair on 2 accounts and both accounts hit, which for dunks prior to recent times, that was unheard of. But either there were really high numbers of this or just not too many people going for them. I ended up going for them. They called them the UCLA dunks, but I live in West Virginia, and West Virginia Mountaineer colors are yellow and blue. I know it's also like Michigan colors, but I just thought it would be a shoe that I could wear with like Mountaineer hoodies and that sort of thing. But I love dunks for beaters, so I thought it was a great pair to go for. We got a standard Dunk Low box, nothing out of the ordinary. The tag reads Nike Dunk Low Retro. The colors are Blue Jay, Blue Jay. No mention of the yellow. But this is a size 10. I forget what retail was. I think either 110 or 120. I think it was only 110. And here they are. They really pop. I know I mentioned wanting to wear them with West Virginia clothes, but this blue is definitely brighter than like a navy. So it wouldn't be a perfect match for WVU gear, but I still think that it's close enough that I could wear it with, you know, my Mountaineer stuff and it would still look fine to me. Color is really, really vibrant, and I am surprised that nobody called these like the Marge Simpsons or the Lisa Simpsons, because recently we've had a couple of pairs of dunks. I think there was just a GS pair that they called the Homers. My daughter actually has them, but then of course there was the Bart Simpson Nike SBs that we saw, and they had a lot of red in them as well. But I think you could also get away with calling these Marge Simpsons, or, you know, something along those lines. I really do like how vibrant they are, and they have a nice shape to them. They're pretty clean. I haven't noticed any QC issues or anything, but of course, this being a GR Dunk Low, the quality of the material isn't very good. I mean, it's a pretty synthetic material, but that being said, I think they look great, and for $100, I'm not going to complain about the material that we have. It's odd, it looks like my outsoles are already a little mucked up, and I haven't had them on or anything. But anyhow, we've got that Blue Jay color for the outsole. It's a standard dunk tread pattern, very similar to a Jordan 1. Pivot point in the front, Nike branding there at the midfoot. Classic looking outsole. And then as we look at the side of the shoe, you can see that that blue outsole meets a bright white midsole with bright white stitching. And I think that's the only white that we have on this whole shoe. I think it probably would have looked cool if they gave us like a white tongue or white laces or something like that. Just another little hit of white. I'm just nitpicking now, but I think that would have looked pretty neat. But then coming up from that bright white midsole, this is where we'll take our first look at this Blue Jay synthetic leather. We have it here on the mudguard, going up the eye stays, around the back for the swoosh and the heel tab, and it's all got stitching that matches those blue panels, and I really just like the color of it. It's nice and bright, but it's a very, very smooth synthetic leather. It doesn't feel crazy soft or anything. It definitely has a fake feel to it, and I can't call these buttery or anything like that, but I think they look really nice. The base of the shoe is all this nice yellow color, this Bart Simpson type color, and you can see on the toe box we've got some perforations. But again, this yellow, much like the blue, it feels really synthetic, and it's very, very smooth. There's not much texture on it. but you can see that yellow for the base on the toe box, on the side panels, and then up here by the collar and in the back. I like those 3 rows of stitching. It's one of my favorite parts of a dunk. I also like how that yellow stitching that spells out Nike really pops off that heel tab. Looks nice. They gave us a nylon tongue to match the base of the shoe. It's that yellow color, and then the tag is also that yellow color with the Blue Jay Nike branding, and it's also got some of that Blue Jay piping going along the edges of that. We did get some yellow laces to match the tongue, and like I said earlier, I think it would have looked cool if they gave us white laces or just threw a little bit more white in there. Even if the tongue was white, I think that would have just added and made them look a little bit more interesting, but that's just me. The sock liner is more that Blue Jay color, and we've got a Blue Jay insole with some yellow Nike branding down on there. I know that was pretty quick, but we've all seen dunk lows before. There's really nothing out of the ordinary about these. I like this pair. I think these will go well with my West Virginia Mountaineers gear. But even aside from that, I just think it'll be easy to wear with jeans and a t-shirt. With the crappier weather coming up, I think they'd be a good beater. Since they're so smooth and everything, they'd wipe off well. It does seem like the hype is really dying down, because I've never been able to get dunks like I have been lately. And I think people are just cooling off on buying shoes all around. But let me know what you think about these, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.